I got a haircut. Surprise. Haircut. So I was scrolling, So I was scrolling on YouTube. I was searching, if you will, looking for just the best, worst reality TV I could find. And so I was like MTV, see what comes up. And then I was scrolling deep in the search. I found a little show called Date My Mom. Yeah, I had the same reaction you probably just did. What? Why? Basically, I just Googled it. Had a 2.1 on IMDb. And essentially, there's one person, there's one eligible bachelor or bachelorette that is looking for love, as they all are. And instead of like having contestants, go talk to them and get to know them, they just send their moms instead and try and convince the person that they should date their child. That's pretty much the gist of it. Let's watch Date My Mom, I guess. For legal purposes, please do not date my mom. She's happily married. Before we get into, all the moms, if you could go ahead, just go down there, smash that like button, just give it a good little poke, good little click. Thank you. That's all I'll say on that.
I'm into guys who are hot, not guys who think they're hot. Time to date these mothers and find me a lover.
So, right off the bat, scripted. And if you're gonna script something like this, why? Why are you doing this to me? I feel like all the MTV shows are scripted, but this one, yeah. Don't really like the lead actor here. God, let's just, you know what? Let's give it a chance. I'll give it a chance. How about that?
I'm Diana, I'm 49.
I'm Josh and I'm 21, and we're gonna win because we're freaky.
Why does the mom need to be freaky? Why does anyone need to be freaky?
I used to be a go-go boy, so I can dance, twist, and bend into any position you'd like me to be in.
I'm a proud mother.
Are you? Is she?
This is gonna be stellar. Bring on mom number one.
Bro, I cannot get over the eligible bachelor guy. This is gonna be stellar. Bring on mom number one. I'm really excited to meet all these moms. This is my first time acting. Realitying.
We're the Bundys, the Osbournes, Roseanne, all into one.
All into one, you got it.
That mom is on a completely different pace from Josh. Dude, Josh is like up here. He's going 100 and the mom's like, okay, you're into what? I tell him, what now? The Osbournes? What?
What if he asked me how many sexual partners you've had?
Infinity doesn't even begin to describe it.
Walked around the block, have you? Okay.
Walked, run, bent, twist, name it.
All right, okay.
Village bicycle, everyone's had a ride.
Oh my God. Why? Why, Josh? Why? I'd say your mother's watching, but you're talking to her. Your dad, maybe?
Do you want me to talk about the bondage a little bit? Do you?
Well, why not?
What do you want me to tell him?
That I'm the master, he's the bitch.
Gotcha.
I hope everyone out there watching, whether you're a child or a parent, you never have to have a talk with your child or parent where you ask, do you want me to tell them about the bondage? I know they're just going for shock value, but like they went a little too much. It's a little too shocking for me. Thank you.
Okay, gotta go. Okay, give me a hug.
Go get him. Woo!
Josh really brings the energy. Woo! Yes! Go talk to him, Mom! Tell him I'd like to hang out with him.
Hey!
Hi.
Hi, I'm Diana.
I'm Jeremy.
Why are we getting the full body shot of the mom? It's not about... Pause. What they're presenting the mom like she's the contestant, that she's the one trying to date this guy, man, but she's just like convinced. Why are they like doing the full body zoom on her feet? And oh God, why am I getting this upset?
Nice to meet you. So where are we going?
I'm really into vintage cars, so we're going to a car hop.
Oh, a car hop. Okay, sounds good. I'm ready to go.
Should I mention to Diana that she forgot her shoes?
Jeremy's cute. Josh would bone him.
Okay, the mom sucks. I think the funniest thing about all of this is that like he's planned a date for this mom. Like they're just palling around. Like, I don't know. I feel like all of these should just be, they go to Starbucks and it's like, All right, you got a resume for your kid?
So you ready to learn some swing dancing moves?
I am. I'm ready.
I like how he said, so you ready to learn some swing dancing moves? Like it was like a predetermined like quest that she had picked up. Like she knew it was coming. And it's like, yeah, so we're here at, the car hop, which I'm going to be honest, I don't know what that means. I still don't know what that means. I guess it's where old cars hanging out. And then it's like, all right, well, we're here at the car hop. Ready to swing dance?
Come on, there you go. There you go.
So do your feet hurt at all from this?
Oh, hell no. I never wear shoes. My feet are a shoe. Bottoms like leather.
What a bunch of information about her feet that I didn't need.
Let's take a break and have a milkshake and talk about your son.
Sounds awesome. Perfect.
Those are my 3 favorite things to do. Take a break, drink a milkshake, talk about your son.
So what's your son's name?
Josh.
Tell me what I should know about Josh.
I love that they've made it. Oh my God, they drove all the way here. He found out about her feet. They did a swing dance. They're taking a break, sucking on a milkshake, and he does not know her son's name yet. He doesn't even know what he looks like. Oh my. Okay. You know what? No, this is how love is found. I shouldn't be so judgmental.
He likes to go dancing, do a little bondage.
Okay, so maybe I should be so judgmental.
Very, very tall. 6'2". Perfect.
Did you see?
perfect body.
Did you see her feet? A trigger warning. I'll skip ahead 30 seconds if you don't want to see this leathery feet. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I'm out on Josh. I hope Josh doesn't win.
He doesn't really date per se. He's got friends. He'll bring somebody home. I said, so who's that? I'll say it's just a friend, which means he bones him. But that's his friend.
That's interesting,
Yes.
to say the least.
Sometimes there's a residue.
I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with Josh. So the conversation goes on, and Josh's mom is just as aggressive as he is. And I'm starting to think this is like a Goldilocks thing where they get one side of the coin and then the other side of the coin, and then the third one's just right. But who knows? I'm not a writer, or I guess, wait, no, this is reality. So I guess I'm not a fortune teller, but we'll see.
Josh sounds dominating. I don't know if I can submit to that. On to mom number 2.
I love that every single time this guy talks, he goes like this. He's like, that was really weird. Didn't really like that. Time for the rest of the show.
Mom, hey, what's up?
Is Josh just playing pool by himself and then acting like he didn't hear the door open? Just, oh my goodness, I didn't expect you. How'd it go?
Okay, so I think I told him everything you wanted me to say. I think it was perfect. I love you.
Like Mary Poppins. Perfect.
We got it. We got it. Love you.
Love you more.
Love you more.
Love you more.
Love you more.
Josh scares me. Like, just straight up, I'm afraid of him. He's got some energy that I don't like.
I'm Christine, and I'm 51.
I'm Nick, and I'm 19.
And I'm going to kick these mothers' asses for real. I've been married for 20 years, and I got 3 wonderful kids.
So Christine's a bad girl. I mean, that's just obvious from the rip. Let's see what her and Nick are packing to compete with Josh. I don't think it'd be hard. Josh was really scary. As long as he's not terrifying, I think things will be good. I take it all back.
I'm not really into sex. I know that's weird, but whatever.
Like I said, one's too far this way, the other is going to be too far that way, and then it'll be just right with Kevin.
I'm the Rizzle Dizzle. These mothers better watch out for sizzle.
No, they're just straight up cool. They're just a couple cool cats hanging out, man. You see him play with those dinosaurs? That's a cool cat.
First thing that I want you to ask him is if he prefers Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera. Because Christina Aguilera, ooh.
Finally, somebody's asking the hard questions. Nick, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. We got to know. If you're gonna fall in love with somebody, you got to know Spears or Aguilera, because one is.
Dude, he's here. Remember everything I told you, okay?
Okay.
You got this.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Yo, this son and mom are just cool for Rizzle Dizzle, man.
Hi, I'm Christine.
Hi, I'm Jeremy.
So where are we going?
Today we're gonna go stir up some trouble as Bonnie and Clyde.
Sounds good.
Let's go.
If somebody picked me up for a date and said we're gonna stir up trouble as Bonnie and Clyde, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm getting a call. What? I'm arrested? I gotta go. I gotta take this. Also, Jeremy's fits are just on point. Knocking it out of the park every time.
What are we gonna be doing?
Well, I'm really into old Hollywood movies, so I thought we would dress up as Bonnie and Clyde.
Cool, cool.
Oh, like he was serious. Like they're just gonna put on costumes. That's inventive.
Check this out now.
You look great.
Shoot, I look sexy as hell.
No, she doesn't. I'm sorry, Christine. No. No, you don't.
Make it provocative for me.
Ooh, I can be very provocative.
Did she say provocative? I can be very provocative. Imagine like falling in love and they're like, how did you guys meet? It's like, well, I told her to look provocative in front of a car. Her mom, I mean. And then I decided I was ready to meet her.
I think it's time for us to take a picture together. Put your arms around me, baby. Let's hop in the back seat.
I'm definitely missing some of the vibes of the show because it seems like he's trying to like date their son, but then he's like hitting on the moms. Can't make an omelet without cracking a few eggs.
That was a great shoot.
Let's go talk about Nick. Put your hands in the air like you just don't care.
I love that they do all these weird activities and then they skip to the part that like is actually helpful. It's like, okay, now tell me about your son. Now that we took a bunch of weird pictures that I don't know what to do with, I'm not going to post them on MySpace because it's a past. Let's go talk about your son, who I am here to maybe date. I'm not quite sure. I'd like to get to know him. But I felt, you know what they say. The best way to a man's heart is by taking old-timey photos with his mom for an hour. Just us.
Oh, I got a question to ask you. Who would you prefer, Christina Aguilera or Britney Spears?
Christina, by a long shot.
Okay, well...
I like it dirty.
Oh, no, you blew it. Jeremy blew it. Here I was making fun, laughing, and then he says Christina Aguilera, and it's out the door. I hope he likes the third mom because he's got no shot with Nick now.
So what does Nick do for a living?
He's a chauffeur.
Where at?
He works for, like, taking people wherever they want to go, you know, wherever.
This mom is a terrible liar.
Are you into sex a lot?
What do you mean?
Like having sex. Are you into that, or?
I've had sex before, but I wouldn't say I'm into just sex.
Because my son says that, you know, he's not into that part of it. Yeah, so he just, you know,
Has Nick ever had sex before?
No, he hasn't.
This mom is throwing. She is absolutely throwing the game. She was all Bonnie and Clyde, and then she sat down on the picnic rug, cart blanket. I know what it is. And she's like, my son works for the city, not having sex. Thank you.
Nick.
Mom.
Bro, I was worried she was going to scare him. He's just ripping on that accordion, man, going in. And then she just pulls up with a Nick. He likes sex. I don't know what to do with that.
Did you make me look better than I was like I told you? Did you make sure you told him every lie? I told you to tell him that I had a job and that I'm like such a tight little good kid, like, and stuff.
I have him believing that you were a driver and
A chauffeur,
yeah,
big pimpin'.
Yeah. Nick's a liar. He's just a dirty, well, not like Josh dirty, but he's a liar.
Most important thing of all, though, did you ask him, Britney or Christina?
I asked him.
Oh, what is
The
it?
answer was
I'm gonna die. Stop. My heart is panting.
Christina.
Do you think Christina Aguilera is watching this at home like, man, why me? You gotta drag me into this? Nick?
Hi, I'm Janet. I'm 47.
I'm Daniel, and I'm 18, and I'm one hot piece of ass.
Daniel loves his DDR.
That Daniel loves his DDR. You know, the D in DDR is for Daniel Revolution. That's how much he loves it.
I'm a brown belt in Taekwondo.
Wait, he's a brown belt? How good is brown belt? He's like 8 out of 12. I mean, that's not great. He's like 67% of the way there. I mean, he's okay. He's definitely not a beginner, but it's not like a black belt. I don't know. I'm a little worried about that if I'm Jeremy.
Let's do this.
What do you want me to tell him?
Tell him I like hairy guys.
Why on earth do you like hairy guys?
I don't know, because it's fun to play with. Like it's fun to touch and run my hands through.
I just like, she's working on your behalf and she's just trying to put your best foot forward. Maybe like a personality trait, you know, something you enjoy doing that you guys could bond over. And it's just like, man, hairy guys, can't get enough of them. Love him. What if he's not hairy? He's going to hate that, man. Come on, think, buddy.
So where are we going?
Well, I love eating, so we're gonna go barbecue Mongolian style.
Sounds great.
Let's go.
Okay. Jeremy's cute, but he doesn't look very hairy.
That was funny. Props to this mom. Because, yeah, that hairy is not the adjective I'd use for Jeremy. But if it was, I'd call him Haremy.
First son was a slut, second son was a prude. Hopefully this son will fit just right.
I am a prophet, and I am giving writing classes after this YouTube video. My master class in storytelling will be the next video. Why don't they just go to a restaurant? Why are they going to this picnic table in a field? Dude, all of these dates seem like murders, except for the first one because it was in public. But the secondary location, that was going to be the murder spot for the first one. So don't think you fooled me, Jeremy.
What does Daniel look like?
Well, he didn't want me to tell you like this, but he's 6 foot, ooh, eyes of blue, beautiful smile, and broad shoulders too.
Wow.
Why did she have to rhyme that? I didn't like that she rhymed that. That seemed unnecessary and made me uncomfortable.
He likes guys with hair.
He hates bald guys. My son, bald hater. Never go bald. Never go bald around him.
Is Daniel on MySpace?
There it is. Everybody's a winner. He said the trigger word. He said the word of the day, MySpace. So, is Daniel on MySpace?
He sure is.
What's his MySpace like?
Busy. He has a lot of hits on it.
What does he have on his MySpace?
He has a picture that I've seen of him holding his shirt up and showing his abs.
Boys into MySpace? Don't get into MySpace.
Oh no, MySpace is a bad thing. I thought it was good. Why was he asking so many MySpace questions? They said MySpace way more than I thought I was going to hear today. I did not wake up this morning thinking I was going to hear the word MySpace 8 times, but you know what? Here we are. Again, not a lot of relationships start with you feeding their mom.
I had a really great time on our date.
I did too, and I really hope you picked Daniel.
Okay, you know what? I will say, this is the only one he's called a date, unless I wasn't listening.
Mom, you're back. How did it go?
It went really good. He's hot. He's really hot.
So he's good enough for me, right?
Yeah, he's good enough for you. You would love to be seen out with him. He's got big feet.
Why is she so into him? I don't like it. I don't like it. So, all the moms just did a great job having a very normal conversation and date with Jeremy. Now let's see just who Jeremy wants to spend the rest of his life with in holy matrimony. That was it. That was the best shot in television history. That was incredible. Nothing's ever going to top that for me. Just Jeremy with his hair in his face. The decision, man. This is just like LeBron. It's bringing me back.
Everyone to the beach today to find out which son is the chosen one.
And that's just great writing. What was that remix in the Zoom in, dude? Oh, they just told him, they're like, Jeremy, can you just stand there without a thought in your mind? He's like, sure thing. I can do that. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's not thinking.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Diana.
If Jeremy picks Josh, I know those two are going to do some freaky together.
What's up, Jeremy?
Not much, Christine.
Shoot! What these other mothers think they be? I got this.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too, Janet.
I've seen these other sons, and they're not as cute as my Daniel.
I usually don't care what women think about me, but I'm about to make two moms very upset.
So I guess he just lines all the moms up and picks one. I don't know. They all greeted him on the ocean. Only one of them's wearing not red. And for some reason, they're all in like a weird line that like goes backwards instead of like this way. It's a design choice, you know, by the higher ups. They know better than me.
Diana, I love that Josh is such a free spirit, but I'm looking for something a little more meaningful. I do not want to date your son.
Big mistake.
Biggest mistake of your life, bozo. You want Josh gone? You're gone. You're out of here, buddy.
This is my gorgeous son, Josh.
I am just the best. I am just the best.
Josh terrifies me. I am afraid of Josh.
Christine, I'm so glad Nick's going back to school, but I can't really get behind a guy who doesn't want to have sex. I do not want to date your son.
You suck. Meet my bootylicious son.
To all the mothers out there, never, and I mean never, use the term my bootylicious son. Thank you.
Looks like the no sex is not a choice.
That was kind of mean.
Even though Daniel cruises MySpace, the fact that he's career-minded really turns me on. I do want to date your son.
All right, Jeremy. Now you can meet my awesome son, Daniel.
So he picked Daniel, you know, and love is real.
Fantastic!
That might be quite literally the worst show I've ever seen. Also, do you think it was weird that they all had to ride in the same like Lincoln, like to the beach, and they're always talking to each other? It's like, so what did your mom say about him? My mom said he was really cute. Yep, that's it. You know what? That's the show. It's great. I loved it. I hated it actually. If you want to see more, you hit the little button. There's a little button down there. It's red. It says subscribe. Just click that. Just click it. Click the button. Click it. Please. Thanks. That's see you next time. See you next week. See you next month. I don't know.